Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I was guided to just see what's popping in the collective with a tarot reading. I'm not too sure what story comes out in the tarot readings though. I'll just pull out the cards and see the story and then name the video after, because I get stuck between what to call the video and shit. So I'm just gonna go with it. When I see what's popping in the reading, then I can name the video based on the reading. Because yeah, I don't know whether I'm seeing the past, no, seeing the present or the future when I read the tarots, because it's just a gift that's just come online. So yeah, I'm just kind of figuring out how to work them and what story comes up, how I read the cards. Send you guys some blessings, peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, forgiveness. No, I don't know, is it? Some Reiki symbols for you guys. Just start up. Yeah, so you're gonna have to bear with me, guys, because yeah, I can read the story, but I don't know where the story, how the story goes, and we'll just see how it unfolds. Yeah, we'll see how it unfolds. So it's just going to be a general reading to see what comes up in the collective, things I can see that's happening. It's either currently happening or it is going to happen in the near future. Alright, so the first card you come out is the Chariot. So with the Chariot, things are going to starting to move really fast. Things are going to start moving really fast. So that may be to the incoming energies that's coming in. Yeah, things are going to be coming in fast. And some of you may be trying to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. You're up there. Things are going to start happening really rapid. Some of you are trying to balance out. You're pretty balanced. Some of you may be Libras. There's a wish coming. Something you've been wanting is going to be arriving. So maybe you've been asking the universe to help you manifest something. If it's a place, job, yeah, you got your wish coming in, whatever it is. But there's a situation that you need to. You're balancing the situation. You're seeing the pros and cons of the situation. You may be a bit emotional or things going on at the moment as well. But yeah, you're just kicking back. Things are going to start moving forward first. The universe is going to start pouring this abundance out to you, and you're balancing up a situation. So you may be weighing up the pros and cons of a job. You may be weighing the pros and cons up of a relationship. Yeah. The situation, you're thinking you're gonna try to get away with something. Right, card is flying out. And you got the Page. Pages are quite small, so there may be a young person around you. Young person or a friend is being there's a friend around you who's trying to get away with something. So he may be, I don't know what he's trying to get away with. He might have stolen something from you. There's a friend out there you need to watch out for. Yeah, this friend ain't good. Yeah, alright, cool. I'm seeing a few stories. So there's this friend, something's going to happen, and the person's going to think they're going to get away with it. And they're balancing up the situation to see if it's worth it, whatever they can get away with. But there's someone young involved in this situation. There's a man sitting on his throne, so a man who's centered and kind of knows what he wants. But some of you is going to get stabbed in the back for a certain situation. Or some of you may just be going through a little depressive period at the moment. Some of you may need to cut off a friend. Yeah, use a balancing up a situation, whether to cut something off. If it no longer serves you, cut it off, and the universe will deliver. And then you've got the lovers coming in. So some of you's on that twin flame journey, or you're going to be meeting a soulmate. I think that's the Gemini card, I think. So some of these may be Geminis. Come on, guys, give me a story. Give me a story. Because the story starts coming out a bit funny. Yeah, the way I interpret cards. And my deliverance of the message, because it's just a part of the collective that I'm picking up. How I'm sharing my gifts, and I'm strengthening them. I need to start doing them more as well. Yeah, some of you are going through a dark period, man. You guys are having nightmares and depressed and anxious and shit. And then you need to make a decision. There's some decision that you need to make. So whatever it may be a friend, something you're balancing up a situation, and you need to make a sharp decision on this situation because it's keeping you up at night. You may be anxious, depressed, not eating, just feeling lonely and isolated. Some of you may be going through a healing period. Yeah, some of you are going through a healing period as well. So you might be having a dark night of the soul or an ego death. These cards are all falling all about the place. But you're the hangman, so you're kind of hanging in there to kind of see what's going on. You know what the situation is that is bringing you nightmares and keeping you awake or just making you feel anxious. You're learning to read how sensitive energy are. That's why it's a good, and you may be going through an isolation period. When best way to know self is by being in isolation. It sucks sometimes when you're going to go out and socialize, but when you're isolated from the universe, from the external, and you've got to go within, that's the best way you can go within. And that's the way you'll find yourself when you're alone, listening to music, writing. You'll find out who you are. So there's this, some of you are going through that, just a lonely period at the moment, but there's a decision that needs to be made that is keeping you up at night. And you may have a soulmate coming in, but there's a situation that you're going to feel that you're stabbed in the back though. And there's still this decision that needs to be made, and things are going to start moving forward. So you've got the devil here. Some of you may be having addiction problems or just going through a bit of rock and roll at the moment. Some of you are Capricorns. Yeah, some of you may be having you're going through a dark night of the soul, or just going through in general. Some of you may be going through this grief is what I'm seeing also as well. You have, yeah, some of you have got addiction problems at the moment, or just going a bit reckless. Some of you may be feeling a bit numb as well. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, some of you may be feeling a bit numb from this situation. You need to make a decision of this situation that is bringing you pain and suffering. It may be fun. Yeah, you may be in a karmic cycle, because in the past life reading and it was about karmic. So you may be in a karmic cycle as well. The karmic may be a friend, family member, or a partner that you need to heal from. So you may have energy cords there. Yeah, you need to walk away from a situation, man. This is what I'm saying. So yeah, there's a situation you need to walk away from, whether it is a relationship, friendship, whether it's a job that no longer serves you and you feel that you're not valid. Yeah, it needs to go. It needs to go. And then the next card is, yeah, look, the Fool. So once you leave this certain job, relationship, friendship, family member, whatever that's causing you distress, and make you lose sleep at night. You're gonna start a new venture. Yeah, you've lost that battle. The foundations weren't strong for that situation. But you may have a soulmate or lover coming in. Someone's gonna try to do something and get away with something here as well. But there is a sharp decision that needs to be made about the story that is keeping you up, making you lose sleep at night. You may be, yeah, you're having a dark night of the soul, some of you. So you may be processing stuff and you may be feeling numb. Try not to numb it out with alcohol and drugs as a spiritual bypass. Some people like to do that. So try feel what you're going through, because the devil is the rock and roll, and well, if you're a Capricorn, the devil is us. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else is covered up. But you're gonna be starting a new adventure as soon as you make this decision. You're gonna choose to walk away from a certain decision, and then things are gonna start moving fast. But you feel like you're in conflict, man. You feel like you're fighting off something. What are you fighting off? What are you fighting off? Or you're being stubborn and not wanting change. Some of you feel like you're fighting the world. Maybe some of you need to be more open and be more emotionally vulnerable. That's what I'm getting. So working from your heart center, yeah. Because yeah, you feel like you've got a lot of conflict. Yeah, you're pretty centered. You're sitting on your throne. If you're a guy, that's cool. And if it's a girl, and that's cool. So you're just sitting on your throne, being mindful. And you may be observing the situation. So you're going through it, you're experiencing it. Contemplating maybe. See what else pops up. Then you got, yeah, you're up in your head a lot. Yeah, everything's a bit scattered at the moment. Maybe having anxiety, sleepless nights, worrying. You may be drinking or taking alcohol or drugs to try be coping with your current situation. But there's a decision that needs to be made, and you're going to be walking away from a situation and starting a new venture. You may meet a new soulmate, and there's someone around you who is trying to get away with something. So someone may be lying to you about a certain situation. And then you got the Queen of Swords as well. Yeah, that's just confirmation that you're contemplating. You're not making any moves. You may be making moves, slow moves, but you're contemplating stuff of where you want to go. How do you want things to be? How do you want your world to manifest? What you think you create. So if you're talking negative about yourself, that is what you're going to become. Because the I am statement is the strongest in the universe. I am positive. I am grateful. I am powerful. I am love. Whatever you put after I am, you become that. So if you're saying, oh, I'm shit, I'm unhappy, there isn't enough, there ain't going to be enough, and you won't be happy. So the Page of Cups. So some of you, it might be a Pisces is what I'm getting up. Going into Pisces. You're going to start a new venture soon. Yeah, you're going to be walking away from this situation. Whatever situation is keeping you, bringing you distress or just making you anxious, or if you become spiritual and you're aware of being certain negative traits, ain't going to no longer serve you to put you on your highest timeline. You're going to be walking away from it, man, because you want to grow. You're having a dark night of the soul. Once you wake up from that, the world will be different. And then you may find your soulmate. But there's a situation that you're going to leave. You've been thinking about leaving this situation for a while. But you're going to leave. because you want more depth, you want more meaning. Yeah, look, see. Yeah, you're walking away, you're looking for more meaning. Some of you may be ending a relationship or trying to quit jobs to find what serves you better. Yeah, some of you are going to be leaving a situation or moving on. What? Yeah, but you're going to be worrying about you're worrying about leaving a situation that doesn't serve you no more, and you're worrying about going to be worrying about the things that you can lose, and then instead of you can gain. Yeah, which kind of sucks. Okay, that's okay. So yeah, you're going through a little emotion. Maybe stuff's just coming up from the surface. Things are coming at you pretty fast, man. You feel like you've got the world on your shoulders. You're carrying a lot at the moment. Yeah, there's a situation that is just weighing you down, and you need to make the decision whether you want to stay or leave. Yeah. Weigh up the pros and cons in any situation. Is it making you happy? Do a pros and cons list. Whether it's a relationship, what do you like, what do you don't like about this person? If it's a job, what do you like, what do you don't like about it? And think of strategies. Like if you don't like the job and you don't feel your time don't feel valued, then look to try. I know things cost money, but you need to look to get a different job and feel valued at your job, you know. Yeah, tower moment. So something's gonna come and shock you guys to make this decision. I reckon you've got decisions that you need to make to start your new adventure. You may be in a karmic cycle. Yeah, you're in a karmic cycle that you need to break, and you're losing sleep over it. Things are coming forward. You may be, after you've done the healing and gone through this karmic cycle, there's a decision to be made, and you may find your soulmate or soul partner will be guided to you. But you're going to start a new adventure though. Things are going to go from more rocky times to more smoother waters. But at this period of time, you're kind of worrying about what you're going to lose out of the situation than more than you can gain. Yeah. Well, yeah, very interesting reading. I don't know what part of the collective I'm picking up. If you're resonating with the video, and yeah, let me know. Hit the comments and let me know, because tarots, I'm getting into them. I'm starting to test out this ability. I can see the stories coming out, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it can just be about one subject, or sometimes I'm picking up different things that are going on in a situation, the part of the collective that I'm reading, which is mad. But yeah, if you like the comments, if you like the video, hit the comments and let me know if you feel that it resonated. And yeah, peace, love, and light, tribe.